long as you can remember, you've worn eyeglasses. Your parents always made sure you had them on, and you formed the habit. One day you forgot them and you realized that you could see something that no one else could.
Let's go back 3 years. It was an early sunny morning, a little breeze, not a cloud in the sky. I heard birds chirping. The milkman was coming door to door, like every other day, and a cardinal flew past my window and landed on a nearby branch. All looked perfect until I realized I didn't have my glasses on. We were in the middle of World War I. Something was wrong. My parents didn't wake me up, the dogs didn't bark, and there was no food smell coming from the kitchen. I walked downstairs with my glasses on now, and there was no kitchen. I cried for what felt like hours. Then my 3-month-old baby brother started crying. He was hungry because he did not eat his breakfast. Then I heard the siren, loud and shrill, coming closer. It was getting louder by the second. Then I saw it, a huge U.S. Army tank. I ran out to the road and signaled for help. The tank stopped inches from us. Sergeant John got out, and I asked what had happened. He told us that there was a small earthquake and more bigger ones coming on the way. They were evacuating everyone from the city. Then another tremor shook me out of my daydream. The next thing I knew, I was on the ground cradling my brother. He was crying again. He sounded so hungry. Then one of the officers came out with a warm bottle of milk for him. I thanked him and we got in the tank. Every couple of minutes, there was another earthquake, stronger than the one before. Then I fell asleep. Peter, also asleep in my lap. 6 hours later, I woke up to a huge crash and the tank shifted. Peter started to cry in my lap again. The soldier had another bottle of warm milk ready for him. A few minutes later, we shifted about 5 feet to the left and I hit my head on the wall. I quickly shook that off and regained focus. We were going about 70 miles an hour. Then my glasses fell off. And I was with my grandma with her wagon pulling little Peter, and he sang a little tune. Then I put them back on, and another huge crash. The tank flipped, and I held on to Peter as tight as I could. He still had a full life ahead of him. My glasses fell off. Then I saw Peter in the hospital, and Grandma right next to him in the other bed. They were both intubated, and IVs in their arm. Then I realized I was in a wheelchair. I found my glasses, and I put them back on. Peter was crying, and the others in the tank were unresponsive. I opened the top of the door to the tank and quickly, deeply regretted it. We were in a landslide. One soldier woke up. He held his head, and his leg was bleeding. I noticed something weird about it. Then I saw it. A few pieces of glass embedded in his left side of his knee, and the blood was rushing faster. Then another soldier regained consciousness again. He saw what happened and quickly tied a small piece of rope around his leg and put a cloth over the wound. Then Peter had a little bit of blood trickling down his face. Right above his left eyebrow was a small gash and a little piece of glass. I felt the back of my head. When I brought my hand back around, there was so much blood. Then I fainted with Peter in my arms.